Hello, welcome back. So this is the 4 p.m. slot, and here coming up next for you, we have a beautifying face massage by Carol Gockel, confidence coach. Carol is also our in-house expert for beauty. Now, this is a woman that I have known for over 14 years. It is amazing to me how she broke free from her own personal limitations to blossom into this wonderful confidence coach for women and a co-author with Les Brown. So today it fills me with so much joy to have Carol empowering women side by side with me. So strong and sassy, Carol, please take it away.
Hi, thank you, Joyce. Thank you, first of all, for inviting me to be part of the panel for the She Network. I'm really very humbled and very honored to be part of this. And hello to everybody watching. Today is a very important day for She Network because today is the launch. And I hope that you have already seen our opening from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock. And I'm only, the just beginning for this amazing day that we have in store for you. And as Joy has mentioned earlier, I'm here to share with you how to do facial lifting massage. Why facial lifting massage? Because a lot of us go to a beauty salon, to get that massage. And the benefits of massages, why is it essential? It is good because it actually helps to tone, it actually helps to detox our skin, and also to allow us to continue to look beautiful and look younger. And as you know, our skin has a 28 days renewing cycle, right? When we are young, it renews very nicely, and then every day, we have this nice, supple, beautiful skin tone, as well as muscle tone. However, as age progresses, due to gravity, due to the stressor around in the environment, as well as aging the process, the 28 days renewing cycle, as a matter of fact, unfortunately, it is still there, but all the dead skin cells and all the detox process actually slow down as we progresses in age. So, and that's the reason why we need to have constant, a good skincare regime. Okay, having constant taking care of our skin, making sure that we actually speed up taking off all this dead skin cell, and then we also have to speed up this blood circulation within our skin, so that in order to continue having this renewing cycle and slow down the age, the aging process, and I would say. And so facial massage is one of the ways. And of course, if you have seen my introduction video for today, we tend to we have to do a lot of exercises for our body in order to keep our body fit, to keep our muscles toned. So most of the time as women, we tend to forget our face, our neck, and our chest area. So today I'm going to be here to show you how to do this facial lifting massage. Just takes a few minutes a day, and I would like you to come and join me. I'll go very, very slow so that you can join me on this process. This is going to be a very much a hands-on session with you, and at the same time, we are doing something together as women, taking care of ourselves. Self-care is so important. Well, some of us may argue that beauty is skin deep. However, how we feel about ourselves is reflected on the way how we present ourselves to the world. So today, I really wish that you can come in, and just try this. Even if you don't remember the steps, don't worry. If you have you can always refer back to this video. It's going to be on the community. Join our community. We may invite your friends to come on so that we can all learn together, so that we can all be beautiful and loving as well to each other. So.
Awesome. Thank you, Carol. So I shall leave the expert to do her magic with you. See you later.
See you. All right. So first, I will have my hair tied back. So to get this hair out of the face, okay, just gonna pin my fringe up a little bit so that it will not fall on my face. Okay, during the whole process. Now, the best way to do this massage is the first thing, in fact, twice a day. Best time is twice a day. few minutes in the morning and a few minutes in the evening before you go to bed. And we are living in Asia, and we're always arguing, oh, the weather is so warm in Asia. There's no need for us to moisturize. However, a lot of people don't know that we are actually staying in a lot of air-conditioned environment at home, in the office, even in public transport, and our skin is generally very dry. So one of the benefits of doing this facial massage is to replenish our moisture as well. So when you are when in the morning and in the evening, after you finish cleansing your face, don't be in a hurry to clean off the water on your face. If you still have some water on your face, leave it there, because this is going to help you to glide, okay, when you're doing the facial massage. But if you find it a bit of a hassle, then I would recommend that you use facial massaging oil. Okay, so for those ladies who are over the age of 25, okay, because 25 is more or less the age where we start to progress into the next stage of our life, and our skin tend to get a little bit, or rather, I would say that the renewal cycle tend to get a little bit off. So I would actually recommend to use not just any oil. Some of the oils that we have, like the almond oil, which is or olive oil, they can actually clog the pores and can be a bit too rich for us. So what I would recommend would be this organic rosehip oil. Okay, because what it does is that it is natural. It actually helps to renew the skin, prevents scars, stretch marks, and also lines and wrinkles. So it's always good to have this oil, and it's so easily absorbed. It's very much very close to the moisture in our skin. So all you needed to do is I can just show you how. This looks like this. Just a few drops, okay, onto your skin. Because if you were to massage your skin when your skin is dry, we will end up stretching our skins and it cause us lines and wrinkles, which we do not want. Okay, so just naturally, very quickly, just press onto the skin. As you can see, I'm not wearing any makeup today. Okay, yeah, just press onto the skin, so we just have a little bit of a glide for you, right? So now, in order to start, first we need to activate our lymph nodes. Okay, our body, our face, and our body is completely full of a lot of lymph nodes, and this is where all the toxins are being stored. So if you are saying, like, if you're feeling a bit of a cold that's coming out, usually the doctor will try to feel behind your ears. So this is some of where the lymph nodes are actually located. So all of this will actually help out. And if you complete and do this massage on a daily basis, you will not only will you actually drain all the toxins from the lymph nodes, you're actually getting a lot of benefit for the skin as well as your health. Because if your lymph node gets stuck, you will tend to actually feel a bit sickly and with flu. Okay, so now we start by using our fingers very gently. If you have nails, if you can, try to keep your nails a little bit short. If not, we just use the tip of the finger, just the tip of the finger. This is where your collarbone is. Okay, so what we're going to do, we are going to do kind of like a pinching. It's like pinching, slight clawing kind of an action, very, very gently. Okay, very, very gently. It's like, you're actually just touching yourself very gently. Okay, if you can, the recommendation is to do it for about 50 times if you have the time. If not, we will just do it very, very gently. Okay, try not to pull too hard. Okay, and you can see that my collarbone is getting a little pinkish. Okay, this is actually quite normal as long as you don't feel pain. Okay, it's actually quite normal that it looks a little red, because this is a sign that the blood is circulating. You're activating your lymph nodes here on. Okay, very, very gently to activate your lymph node. You're actually draining it. Whatever toxins is being built up, is going to be drained off the body. All right. Okay. Next, we're going to be smoothing our neck. Okay, very gently, just smooth, just to clear. If you want to use a little bit of pressure, you can, not too much, just smoothing. Okay, because we don't want you to put too much pressure, then you end up actually scratching your skin, which we do not want, because we want to make sure that our neck still remains, the skin on our neck remains tight. Okay, just very gently. Okay. So I will do it about 20 times. Okay, but if you can do it more on a daily basis, start with 50. It will be good. Okay, very gently, very gently. Okay, next, we're going to activate the lymph node on the back of our neck. So what you're going to do is going to position your hands like this on the back of your neck. If I just turn around and can have a look, you can see like this, okay, the back of your neck. So what we're going to do is I need you to just slowly just scratch very gently. Okay, just massage the back of your neck. Do it 20 times. Ten more. 12. Okay, and then now we're going to activate the lymph nodes that is in the side and the back of our ears, okay, to do draining. So open up your palm this way, and then you position 2 fingers on the side, on the front of your ear, and then 2 fingers on the back. Okay, just do it this way, and then very gently, with a very gentle pressure on the front, on your palm, just brush it down to the collarbone. 1, 20 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you can actually add a little bit of pressure on the back of your ear as well. You might feel a little discomfort, or you might feel a little pain, and that's all right. That means that you're actually trying. There's a lot of toxins inside, and then you're actually draining it as you massage. Do you feel anything? Do you feel relaxing now? Supposed to be relaxing, not supposed to be hard. Okay, now we have successfully activated the lymph nodes. Then we're going to reverse the process. Then we're going to move on to our face. Same thing. Position your hands this way on the back of your neck. Then we do this scratching motion from the back to the front. Very gently, and you're just touching your neck. Feather-like stroke. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do 20, okay? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You'll feel a little different. Okay, now our neck, just smoothing it. Yeah. For those if you have a little blocked nose, you will actually feel that your nails is starting to clear up. The sinus, whatever you feel, is starting to clear up after all these massages, because whatever the toxins and the water retention, all been stuck in all your lymph nodes are all being cleared out right now. Do you feel it? Gently stroking your neck. Okay, some of you might actually feel, Like as you massage, you can feel some hardness on the side of your neck. It's actually being released. It's flowing downwards. Okay. If you actually feel a little bit of pain, you can use a little bit of pressure, in order just to clear the blockage. It's very, very good for you to do so. Okay. And then lastly, we go back to the collarbone, how we started. 1, okay, now you're successfully activated. Now we will start with the face. Now when we remove all the toxin from our face, we're actually creating this lifting effect. If you want, we can take a few moments. You can take a before and after photo. You can take a before photo right now, just so you can see how your skin and how your facial muscles actually transform from before and after the massage. So if I can give you a few seconds, just grab your phone, take a selfie right now and take a before picture. Okay. All right. Then after that, you can take an after picture and then you can see your skin is glowing. Now I'm going to add a little bit more. I'm sitting in an air-conditioned room and then the moisture has been taken away from my skin while doing the activation of the lymph node. Okay, now I'm going to just put on the rosehip oil, just pressing down. All right, to start, first, okay, we put our hands on the side of the temple, okay, and then you squeeze and then move downwards to the collarbone. 1, let's do it 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now we're going to start with our forehead. You position your hands this way, press it onto your forehead. Now this is going to help us to smooth out the lines on the forehead. So let's do this 20 times because a lot of the times, we tend to frown, we raise our eyebrows or we frown. So, lines will actually start to form. So we want all these lines to be gone. So if you can, put a little bit of pressure and then you move it across the forehead down to the side of the temple. All right, so we do this 20 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20. Do you feel that the muscle on your forehead has been relaxed now? It is, right? So now, the next thing we're going to do is to massage our eye. Because that's actually where a lot of water usually retains, And then, of course, for those ladies who are moms, we don't get a good night's sleep. We're so busy. Modern women are actually very busy. And the thing is, because of modern lifestyle, we tend to actually sleep a lot longer. So what we're going to do is we have to actually massage so that we drain out all this water that's being filled up, under the eye. And then we want this to be lifted. So we're going to do this massage. And the thing is, be very, very careful not to stretch your skin, especially because the skin around the eyes is very, very delicate. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the 4th finger. Okay, this is the finger with the least pressure so that, we can actually do the massage. But be very, very careful not to stretch the skin around the eyes, because we don't want to develop wrinkles, around our eyes. Okay, so if you think that you need a little bit of moisture, please do so, or add a little bit of oil. Okay, and then we just dab it. Please don't put on too much oil, because if you have too much oil around the skin, around the eye area, you will end up having clogged pores, and you need to go to a dermatologist to get them removed. So this is something that we do not want. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to start from the side of the temple, very gently. Okay, we glide, and then we hold. Use your fingers to press down for a bit. Then count to 5. This is help to relieve tension. And then we go up towards the brow. Okay, and then you stretches the brow. And then back down to the temple. All right, so we can stretch the brow a little bit because we want to loosen this muscle here around the brow. But for here, just very gently. Okay, so let's do this, right? Just do this. Start from the temple, a little bit of pressure. Gently move to the front, below your eye, where the eye bags are usually located. Then have a little bit of pressure at the nose bridge. Then go up to the eyebrows. Smooth out your brows. Okay, so there's one. And then the next thing, we do a reverse. Okay, a little bit of pressure from the temples. And then turn your fingers this way. And then you smooth out gently towards the temple. Okay, when we do this smoothing out, we are actually pushing all the water that is retained under the eye to the lymph node, because we want that to be drained out. So let's do this again. Okay, we do this, if you can, we do this 20 times together. Because due to time constraint, I will not do it 20 times, but if you can, you would do 20 times at home so that we can complete this whole process. All right. Okay, this is 2. Okay, then we do that. 3. 4. 7. I'll do 10 times. 1 more time. You can see I'm not stretching my skin in any way, just very slight glide using the fingers. You can close your eyes while you're doing this. It's very relaxing. See? Okay, if you notice, there's a little bit of lift from under the eye as well for me, because I didn't do any massage today, so I wanted to be able to show you the difference. Now, the next thing we're going to do is actually the nose. Okay, we use 2 fingers, the middle and the 4th fingers. We position the fingers on the side of the nose. We're going to try and actually lift the bridge by doing this, pushing up. Okay, so we do that. If you do it on a daily basis, do it 20 times. Because of time constraint, we'll do it 10 times. Okay, press down and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As you can see, there's a bit of a slight redness. This is actually due to this skin blood circulation. So the next thing we're going to do is we want to lift this fold here by the side of the nose, because a lot of time because of gravity we ended up having very deep lines. So you want to lift it. So what we're going to do is the same thing. We use 2 fingers, the middle and the 4th fingers, position it on the side of your nostril, And then we massage it in a semicircle. Okay, we do it 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we are massaging all these muscles. We have that's 40 over muscles group that is on our face. Now the next thing is we want to lift the chin. So this is the part where a lot of us tend to neglect. So what we're going to do is same thing, position, use two of your fingers, position it just at the bottom on the chin, resting on the chin itself, right in the middle. So what I'm going to do is you're going to push it upwards to the side of your mouth and then to the upper lip. Okay, so you're doing a circle, a semicircle this way. 1. Hold it there, a bit of pressure, because we're actually lifting the side, the chin, the side of the mouth as well, and then to position it this way. When you're doing this, there's a tendency to try to that you will smile. Okay, so if you can try to remain in neutral position, not to smile, because when you smile, you're actually not you're not stretching the right kind of muscles that you want. Okay. Okay. Then the next thing, we want to make sure that this muscle here is lifted, right below the eye. Because sometimes, we have eye bags, and then because the skin gets a little bit loose as well. So we want to lift this. Earlier, we are lifting the bridge. Now we are actually lifting the muscles here, just right below the eye socket, So same thing, using two of your fingers, the middle and the four fingers, put a little bit of pressure, okay? And then we actually push, okay? Press it down gently, and then we push to the side of the temple. Can you see the difference? You're actually stretching the skin very, very gently. Don't overstretch. Okay, we do it 10 times. Okay, if you're doing it, do it 20 times. You're pushing all this water retention that is on your face, all this fluid and the toxins onto the temples, which is all the lymph nodes. Okay, can you see the difference? So this part, you can actually feel the difference, after this. You can actually see that the blood is starting to circulate on my skin. It's getting a little pinkish. See? Okay, once you're done, so we have a lot of toxins that you actually clear from the forehead, from around the eyes, and then from just this part of your cheek. So we want to drain them. Okay, let's do that 10 times. We drain them. 1, 2, 3. Okay. You are doing this slowly with you. Okay, if you do it 5 times, it's fine as well, as long as you drain it. Okay. And then the next thing that we're going to do is we want to lift our cheek here, because this a lot of the time due to aging process, this part tend to sag. Okay, so what we're going to do is we want to make sure that it's lifted. So this is another group of muscle. So what we're going to do is you're going to position one hand on one side of the face first. Okay, I'm going to turn so that you can see. So if you can position the other hand, just right here where the jawbone is, just right below your ear, the jawbone, you can feel the jawbones, and turn it 45 degrees. And I want you to actually gently push it up towards the nose bridge in a 45-degree angle. All right, very gently, with slight pressure, push it, and then you hold. We do this 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, what we're going to do is that we are actually lifting this part of the facial muscle. So we're going to continue on the other side. Same thing. Okay, position your hand, your four fingers on the side, right below your ears, where you can feel the cheekbone. Okay, then we push it up 45 degrees towards the nose bridge. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. Do you feel a bit of the difference? If you feel there's actually something here previously, it would have been lifted. Yeah. Then the next thing we're going to do is we want to actually lift this part, because earlier we're lifting the muscle on the side by the jaw. Right now we're going to lift the muscle here, because this is where the laughing line is. So in order to do so, we have to actually lift by using our palm. Okay, this part, the soft part of our palm, right below the thumb area. So what we're going to do is we're going to position our hand this way, like a flower. Okay, so we're going to put it on our chin here. You can feel it using this part on the chin. If you can, you lower your head a little bit so that you can feel it. It's been pushing up this way. Can you see? Pushing up this way. So what we're going to do is going to tilt our chin down a little bit, and then we're going to start by lifting. Okay. So you feel it, you feel the muscle, the facial muscles pressing against this part, not this part, but this part of your hand, just right below the thumb. Okay, this is the flesh of under the thumb. You feel it, you lifted here, then right next to the nose. Right, you can do this one more time. Okay, position, tilt down your chin. When you push it up gently, so you feel this whole part being lifted like this, just so you know. Okay, so we're going to do this 10 times. Okay, you can feel this. And then the next step we're going to do is we're going to try and actually open up our face to the side. Okay, this is the lifting motion that we're going to lift everything upwards towards the temple. So you position your hand like this, okay, like a diamond. Okay, put your thumbs below your chin here, then cup it over your nose. Then the next thing you're going to do is we're going to position this part against, this is the part where the joints of the thumb towards the forefinger. You want to position that onto the side of your face like this. Okay, we do that, and then we're going to start stretching the hand, okay, and your fingers upwards, okay, and outwards. Okay, not doing this up, but out, out, and up. Okay, we are doing this whole lifting like this. All right, ready? 10 times. You might look a little funny if you look at yourself in the screen, but this is all good. It's all for you. You can look better after all these massages. You feel your skin lifted? Okay, So I'm going to also try and just to add on the one little thing as well, because some people actually tell me that, they tend to have a lot of tension on the brow. So I'm going to just add this on as well, because when you're lifting, sometimes, our brow, we tend to actually end up in a frowning position. So we want to actually release this muscle here. So we're going to do is use our fingers, okay, the thumb and the forefingers to slowly pinch, okay, the brow. So to smooth it out, If you are having a lot of stress, in your work and in your life, and you tend to frown a lot, even unconsciously, after a while, you can actually feel there's some kind of a tension. And if you pinch and you feel a little bit of a muscle tightness, and this is the best way to relieve the tension. Okay. Just squeeze gently. Okay. And then we're gonna do a little bit of massages on the side of the eye, the corner of the eye, because this is actually where we have a lot of wrinkles that's coming out as well. And this is, the eyes will always show the first sign of aging. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use our fingertip. So for those ladies, if you have long fingernails, unfortunately, you're unable to do that because you don't want to end up actually damaging your skin. So if you have short nails, okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna just use the side, which is the balls of your fingers. We're gonna just do this onto the skin, like this, to the side. Okay, can you see? I'm gonna show it to you. Like this kind of like a twisting motion. Okay, twisting motion. Okay, you don't do this because you're just burrowing onto your skin, but you're just gonna position, and then you just do this twisting motion like this, very, very gently. Okay, so what we're gonna do. Okay. This is to lift this muscle here to reduce the wrinkles. Okay. You might feel that, I don't feel much stretch. Is it working for me? Well, the thing is that you're not supposed to feel too much stretch, because we're not supposed to stretch this part of the skin, especially around the eye, because we want to reduce the signs of wrinkles. So this little twisting motion will actually help you to release the tension on the side of the eye, and eventually when it's you're actually working on these tight little muscles, and then you're actually having this lifting effect after a while. So you're not supposed to feel your skin stretching too much. It's just this soft little feeling that you like you have your fingernails, or rather your fingers on another finger. It's kind of like a slight massaging, rolling motion. This is actually how you should be feeling. Okay, like a rolling motion. Yeah. Okay. So if you think if you have long fingernails, and then you say, I want to do that, what should I do? What you can do is you can also invest in a facial roller, because right now it's available in the market, the facial jade roller, and then they usually come in a pack with two ends, one longer end and one shorter end. You can use the shorter end just to do this little massage on that. You can actually create that massaging on the side in order to reduce the wrinkles on the side of your eyes if you have long fingernails, so you don't have to use your fingers. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we are going to actually do this part, okay, which is below the chin, because this is actually where we actually end up having a lot of double chin, right? And then we want to massage that and release all this toxin so that we have nice looking chin line. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our thumb. We position it in the middle of the chin, just right below the chin, and you can feel it. You can feel the flesh just here, right below. All right, so we're going to push this, because sometimes there's a lot of fluid as well. So we're going to push it onto the back of our ear. That's where all the other lymph nodes are. So we're going to do that gently, having a little pressure, using a little pressure, press, and then push towards the back of your ears. 1, 2. We do this 10 times. You might feel a little bit of muscle tension or slight aching sensation when you are pushing it towards the back of your ears, then that's when you know you're actually smoothing and pushing all the toxins and any water retention towards the back of your ears. And then after that, we will drain this, so you will actually help. And if you actually have if you have a feeling a little bit of a stuffy nose coming, by doing that, you can actually feel that it's getting better. You might feel that your nasal passageway is clearing up. Okay, so we do this again on the other side. Same thing for the other side. 1, we do it 10 times, okay? 10 times. So if you feel that there's a little bit of a tension and you feel a little aching sensation, then let's just drain this. Okay, we position our forefinger and our middle finger just where the lymph node is. You can feel it just right behind your ears, below the earlobe. Then you drain it. Drain it. Okay, you might feel a little bit of pain as well. It's very, very slight, like an aching, soreness kind of a sensation. So which is good because you're draining it, you're draining all the toxins away. Right. Okay. And then lastly, we want to smooth out the forehead again, because I think when you're doing all this, you might be like finding, oh my goodness, there's so many different steps, and how am I supposed to remember it all? Don't worry. That's the reason why we are doing this together, and that's the reason why we have this video, so that you can refer it to it again and again. Then when you know all the techniques, you can get it done in a short span of 3 minutes. Right? So we're going to make sure that we want to smooth the lines of the forehead. So we're going to do like use four or 3 fingers, up to you, position onto your forehead on one side, starting from the temple, just moving up and down, okay, in a zigzag motion to smooth your forehead. Okay, on one side, starting with left towards the right and then back. Okay, and we do that 10 times. This is to smooth the lines. A lot of us, when we frown, we have all these lines on our forehead. We don't want that. Okay. Yeah, I hope you find this motion very relaxing for you to smooth out the muscles, but at the same time, giving you this feeling of stress relief. It's actually very, very therapeutic. Okay. And then when you're done, use your palm and gently apply pressure onto your eyelids. Close your eyes and bow your head and breathe in through your nose deeply. This is best to be done in the evening. When you do that, it actually helps to improve your sleep condition as well. Because at the end of the day, we want to let go of all the stress that we experience during the day. We want to relax and put you into the mood to rest, because sleep is very, very important for our health, and it's also very important for our skin. It is a renewing process daily. And when we have sufficient sleep, we have sufficient rest, it's going to boost our immune system. It will also boost our mood. And it's going to help us to focus and be strong and sassy as we face the following day. Okay. When you're done, all you can do is just do another glide on the forehead, another 5 more perhaps. Okay. And then remember, we have to drain out all, down the lymph nodes from the temple, down the front of your ears. We drain. Can do it 10 times. If you find it therapeutic, go ahead and do it 10 times, 20 times. You drain. Okay. If you like, you can actually smooth your ears using the palm of your hand as well to create, and then brush it down your neck onto the collarbone. It's very relaxing. Not only is it helping you to lift your face, to lift the muscles, it has got this distressing effect on you as well. Are you feeling it? How do you feel? Do you notice the difference? Why don't you try and take an after picture, okay, an after selfie, and then you make a comparison. Because when I look at myself right now on the screen, I can't see you unfortunately, but when I look at myself on the screen, I notice some difference. The bags, the puffiness under the eye have actually dramatically reduced, and then my skin should appear a little brighter and shinier, right? And as you can notice, as for women, usually during the time of the month, we do tend to have a little bit of a breakout of a zit. So this is what I have on my forehead. And by having all this massage, it actually help to actually reduce the inflammation. And within the next few days, it will be gone. So I hope you enjoy all of this. And I'm happy to be able to share this with you. I'm also very happy starting from the month of September, I will be sharing more on all this beauty and also self-care technique. Maybe just let me, before we end this, just let me share with you why I said yes to coming on to She Network, because I always believe that women supposed to be supporting each other. And it is my wish to continue to serve women in the community. So when Joy approached me to be part of the community, I said yes immediately. And when she asked me what's my wish for She Network, for this community, and I told her I would like this to be a community where women supporting other women, because all from the beginning of time, women are always being pit against each other. And time has changed now, that all the more we should lock arms and to support each other's success. And I hope this community, that all the women here to have an abundance mindset. The meaning is like whatever we have, we share. Because it is only through giving, then we are able to receive. So I would like this community to have this sharing and abundance mindset, to be able to share with us. I've been told that I'm the beauty expert, and to be very frank, there's a lot of things that all of you might know that I don't, and I'm so happy if you can share that with me in order to improve myself as well. So as I'm sharing with you, and I would like you to share with me too about your experience, about beauty tips that so that we can benefit the entire community as a whole. And so this is my whole wish for coming on to She Network, and to build this community together with Joy and Laura and all the other experts are on the panel as well. So Joy, I'm actually done with my session. Would you like to come on if you are still here? And Laura, we have Laura here as well. Hello, Laura, and hello, Ratna.
Hi.
So, Joy, sorry, I can't hear you.
Okay, I mute myself as usual. I always unmute everybody but myself. So a good reminder, unmute yourself first.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I was saying, check out girls, ladies, can you see the glow on Carol's face? Wow, this is really
Yeah.
awesome. Okay, so Carol, thank you so much for sharing. I think this is a really valuable lesson. I'm definitely going to watch this over and over again because I need to get all the finger direction right. It feels a bit complicated, but you do it. Yeah, you might do it like, I do this every day. I'm like, holy cow. Okay. Let me hide this so that we can be bigger. So we are all in here so that we can do our Wonder Woman pose together with you, Carol.
Yay!
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 Oh,
Right now
wonderful.
you have to be higher.
Hiya.
Okay, thank you, ladies. Thank you so much. Another awesome session for our launch. So we're going to end this session now, and don't go anywhere. Stay back here at 5 o'clock. We have another treat for you by another in-house expert. This time we have Rasanti doing a stress management, teaching you stress management technique. So stay here, go for a quick toilet break, and then be back by 5 o'clock. Okay, ladies, catch you later. She's bye.
Yeah.
Thank you, Carol.
Thank you, everybody. Bye
Thank you,
bye.
Carol. Bye.
Bye.